Hey guys, Nolar here, back on the 5-9 mobile channel. Today we're taking a look at Artery Gear Fusion, the closed beta test in specific regions. We got our hands on the APK. We're going to go through this. I've heard a lot of good things about this, and I want to kind of give you my first impressions of what the game looks like. But I, of course, am not alone. I'm joined by the other king of gotchas. I've got Gail with me. Say hello, Gail.
Hello guys, how's everybody doing today? This is going to be very interesting. I've been hearing a lot of good things about it. It's been very popular over on the Reddit side of things, on the Gotcha Gaming Reddit. So yeah, I'm very curious to see how this game will play out.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, this game is ran by Bilibili, so that's a Chinese company. I think there's been a Chinese server for a while, and I was super interested when I first saw it because it's very anime-esque. Looks interesting, and I heard the production quality is very high, akin to Epic 7. Oh yeah, and by the way, the sound isn't here. They did put the notice out there that there's no sound files. It's part of, you know, their bug or whatever they're testing. So we're just gonna try to, we'll let the thing play out a little bit. But yeah, Gail, tell me a little bit what you know of the game, if anything at all, and what it looks like to you so far. And the jigglies are there immediately, of course.
Yeah, I was about to say the first thing I see is a lot of waifu material right there. Oh my god, that shot as well. I mean, you know what the game is gonna be like. But oh my god, they're really emphasizing on it. All right, I see how it is. But no, from what I know, it's very much a mech-based game. It's got chibi styles. If I'm not, it's a very chibi-esque style. There you go. I mean, it's on your screen right now. But I've heard that it's got that really good production as well. Like I said, I've not seen anything at all going into this. I just know a little bit of the genre. Oh my god, this kind of reminds me of a little bit of like Counter-Side's like UI, yeah. Kind of like the more blacker, squarish kind of vibes. I mean, the way I'm seeing it is it's a very generic looking UI, but it reminds me a little bit of Counter-Side in terms of the colors and whatnot. But yeah, no, I have no idea in terms of like, is it an RPG or anything of that sort? Okay, this reminds me of Epic 7 a little bit more now. Yeah. You've got the 3 skills. Yeah, it's based on time and speed, basically, more so speed of your characters. I don't remember the exact genre and how you can call it, like the speed-based turn battle, the turn-based battles. It's kind of weird, but it's really cool. I really like this sort of design. Okay, that animation was really nice. But yeah, no, it's looking very interesting, and I like the style. I definitely like this sort of gameplay for sure. It's also featured in a lot of other titles like, you know, Preco and Konosuba, you know, where it's based on your speed of your characters and stuff. So yeah, I'm very interested in this game. What do you think, Nolar?
I mean, that quality animation definitely reminds me of Epic 7. I don't know what any of these things do, so sure. Yeah, like right here, you do, for the ultimate skill, you get a straight up animation of what this thing looks like. That looks pretty cool. Again, so the speed-based, turn-based games reminds me of like I think of them like squad-based games, like Marvel Strike Force, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Those are more westernized, but like you said, Procone, ton of games are like this. You know, the latest one is Dislight. They have the same thing too. It's a portrait mode, but same concept of turn-based based on speed. And I'm sure I was told that this game has a lot of okay, you can disable animations in settings, but hey, I want to see the animations right now. But I was told that this has gear, which of course means that you can customize your units, and of course, when you're talking about customizing units, you're also talking about optimizing them, and you know, the best way to play somebody, yada yada yada. All right, let's see what the enemy animations look like. They're not bad.
One thing I also wanted to say as well, yeah, I mean, they don't look bad at all. One thing I also wanted to say, like Nolar mentioned, this is a closed beta test. What a lot of companies have been doing over in China specifically when it comes to these betas, it's also featured in other titles as well, you know, stuff that's supposed to be private, but they've been leaked, you know, by certain people. What all of these game companies have started to do is that they've just not put voice files, not necessarily because they're bug testing or anything, it's just more so they want to keep the file size at a minimum so that players can download it and test it as much as they can, rather than restricting them possibly because it's too large. And voice files usually aren't necessary. There's no reason to bug test them because they're voice files. They should work for the most part unless something goes horribly wrong with, like, you know, getting it encoded into the game and everything. That's that's another issue altogether. But usually, more often than not, voice files are the last of their concerns. So it's something that they just tend to ignore because it just reduces the size of the game massively.
Right. This is, to me, it looks like standard story-based affair. You know, your text, you choose your voice, your lines, and then move forward. Arc Knights, any other game I can think of off the top of my head, it's the same thing, right? But the art style is unique. Well, not unique, but it's definitely anime-esque. We've seen this before, but like this is pretty cool. The only thing is though,
really nice.
is that the animation has. Okay, the thing about me and Chibi is like, it's kind of weird. I have a love and hate relationship with it. If it's just generic, boring, I hate it. But if it's unique like this, I can tolerate it. It's just I would prefer, having played Counterside for a while, just for full-blown character models at that point.
Yeah, I think they could. The problem is like they could easily go like a halfway point where it doesn't need to be like actually to scale, but it can be like, you know, somewhat normal size, but just like somewhat at the same time like half size, kind of like somewhere in between would be like perfect. You know, for sure. Oh, so you can choose between any of these four. Looks interesting.
So we have your
I mean, they had to
your old
the obligatory. Yep. I mean, yeah, we know which one we're gonna choose for sure.
Okay.
Oh, the cord is gone.
No. Okay, I can't move my phone too much. Sorry, guys. Been meaning to replace the cord, but unfortunately, here we are. Should be up here in a second.
Just make sure you don't get the same cord that Truth has. That's all we need.
Yeah. All right. So let's take a look. A lot of daily login stuff. Yeah, this goes to the 24th. So about a week of testing. So definitely there are no character voices in the global version for the time being because we're prepping a new global version of character voices, which will be updated. So a lot of stuff. Pre-registration if you can.
Cool. Yeah.
Again, the website the website has the pre-registration link to Google Play, but it's not working. Or in iOS, it just doesn't link to anything. So, all right, let's just go ahead and play the main story, Prelude of Fate.
I mean, there's nothing else we can do because they'll not let you do anything anyways. You kind of they force you to do it every single time. All right, let's see. But yeah, I'm digging it. I don't know anything about the rates either. I don't know if you've seen it on the JP or CN version, Noir, but I'm curious to see how bad or good the rates are. Usually when it comes to these Chinese gacha games, I found it's more so like technically it's on a little bit more of the bad side, but the pity system always is like way better than the average gacha. Yeah, it's way better than the average gacha. You see Genshin, Honkai, Counterside, they're all very much in similar veins where their currency may not be unbelievable, but you know, their pity system just makes up for it massively, right?
Okay, so yeah, this is definitely pick your skill, pick your target, watch it go kind of gameplay. Watch out, prepper enemy has appeared. All displays information at the top, so that's the boss. We'll just go to tutorial. All right, so you've got your.
Okay, so these are elements.
Crystal, Thunder, and Molten. So, you know, your typical what is it called? Wheel.
Yeah, it's a type wheel. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, it's very easy to remember. Even if you don't remember the names, it's blue's better than red, better than green, better than blue. Yeah. It's actually the normal way of doing it. Some games do it where it's like, oh, red is better than blue for some reason, and it's just like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. So it's harder to remember. But this is very easy. This is just like every other game. What it should be like. Very nice. I want to see how much currency you get by getting 3 stars. Let's see. So that's how much? 90?
90.
Was that 90?
Yeah, 90.
No, okay. Okay, team lineup, recruitment. Okay, this is what we're waiting for. This is what we've been waiting for.
Free draw for 1.
Okay.
Touch to access. So white, blue. Okay, that was blue. Animation's nice. So 3-star Margit. More AGs, harder years. Okay. Yes, summons. We have a new member added to the lineup. Okay, so
I assume this is also going to feature something similar to like how, again, I'm reiterating other gachas like Genshin and Arknights, where you'll have the crystals, but you'll have to convert them into a specific currency.
Yeah.
Right.
Because if it's a Chinese-based game, yeah, they really want to obfuscate, like, for you to figure out how much. Oh, I spent this much. That's how much it correlates to. They don't want to tell people how much if that happens. So I know that's what they want to do, but we'll see. Let's get through this story phase. Okay, so what does this do? Gain 5% attack property. Well, port is active. Sure.
It's a passive, I think, because the P is there, right? So I assume it has to be a passive skill, maybe. I think I like that. I really like the way they've actually labeled it so that you don't by mistakenly click on it. So A is active skill, P is passive skill, right? Makes sense. I kind of like that.
Yeah. Well, we're strong because blue against red. Let's go. This is the AoE. I'll let the animation play out, but of course, you know, if you're farming, you don't want this to happen all the time. So, but for the sake of us first-time watchers,
I also really like the way they've mentioned that in the bottom left, saying like you can tap to skip it, or you can just change it in the settings as well, which is nice. It's a small touch, but kind of nice for them to just add it in there for people to let people know that you can change it in the settings rather than just tap to skip kind of thing. All right.
So 3 stars, so they definitely use the 3-star lineup, and of course, energy cap goes up a lot. It's by 10. No, 5. Current energy, so it goes up by 5. Max number of friends. Oh, so they really want you to rank up. Star level reward, so that's another 90. So let's take a look if it can get me out of here.
If we're allowed to actually do something, yes, please.
Okay, so there's
rookie missions as per usual. Yep.
I will say the UI.
Generic rookie missions.
Oh, okay, I can get out. So let's take a look.
Finally, yes.
Full drop rate.
Okay, so we get a free 5-star here. That's nice. Data syncing.
It won't let me see.
Okay. I mean, we'll go to the drop rate again and click on maybe one of the characters. Maybe it'll let you know that way. Okay, no, that's the characters. Can you go back out? It doesn't say the rates. Okay, weird. Rules, maybe?
Very different. Oh, here we go.
Ah, there we go.
So 0.7% for 5-star, 1.8 for the other 5. So it's 2.5 total for 5 stars, 13% for 4 stars, and then 84. So 2.5 is like, again, not great. Go back to what?
Yeah, go back to the rules again. Sorry, just 1 second. Okay, so you're guaranteed to get 4-star above within 10 draws. You'll get the... You can
event
redeem...
token.
So 200 event recruitment orders. So after 20 multis? That's 20 multis, right?
Yep.
It's not bad. I mean, it's pretty much average. It's kind of like... It's more so like the side games gachas, where it's like... Where there it's 30 multis, of course, and they probably have a little better rates. But here it's worse rates, but earlier you get it. Interesting.
Okay.
I mean, we can probably do the guaranteed 5-star multi now instead. All right, there we go.
Yeah, so everything is 2.5. So yeah, your featured rate up is 0.7 total, and then all, what is that? For 7, that is 13. Right now there's 13 other 5 stars. Okay, for 1.8. Yeah. 13%. Okay, so let's do the guaranteed. See what we get. Let's take a look at what we would get. Yeah, one of the, what is that? 9. Okay.
Yeah. I will say, I mean, just generally looking at it, I will have to agree with you. The designs of these characters look very cool and interesting. I do not want to say any more than that because I will not be liable to what I say. Wait, did you get multiple now? No, okay, no, it's just one. Alright. I will say though, I am kind of, well, I mean, it is still a free 5-star at the end of the day, but I would have preferred if there was something like Epic 7 where it was like you have 30 attempts, do what you want, see what you want to get kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm sure people
I think that's one of the best ones.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Okay. Special animation.
Kind of reminds me of Alchemy Stars there, not gonna lie. where it's like, you know, they have the full design pop up and everything of like what faction or, you know, team they're part of.
Your current result replaced by a new one if you... so you can re-roll.
Oh, never mind. Let's try it again, I suppose. Let's do it one or two more times. That's kind of cool. Never mind. I lied.
Preemptively, it's okay.
I mean, yeah.
2 4 stars.
Okay, so you can get multiple 4 stars. It just seems like you're guaranteed only 1 5 star. It seems, maybe. I mean, we can keep going and seeing if we get it. Do we get the same one? No.
Ginga. Okay. Jinja? Ginga? Whatever. Let's keep going.
White-haired lady. Obviously, the obligatory white-haired lady in every gacha game, of course. What a shocker.
Let's see what else we got here.
Oh
wow.
My god. That's a lot of 4 stars. And the same character multiple times. Yeah, okay. That's very massive plot over there, but okay, even more. Let's go.
Don't think the plot ends.
The plot never ends. Oh, this is new. This is Spider Service. Oh my god, okay.
Okay, it's a very different type of
You
character.
got a lot of armor around you. Yeah. Let's try one more and see, because I mean, if we do get the opportunity to see if there is an extra one, I think the thing is, because there is no drop rate mention, I assume it means that there's only 1 5 star, but like, who knows? Oh god, that's a minute and a half.
Yeah.
Let's try and get at least 2 3 4 stars maybe.
Yeah, another roll of it, and then we'll continue on. Obviously, since this is a closed beta, well, actually, I'm gonna say obviously, but usually they won't allow purchases. Sometimes they do because they want to test like the price points and their server capacity and stuff like that. But I want to say generally they. Well, okay, that's not happening.
That was bad. Oh, okay, so you cannot get a 4 star.
Yeah. Okay. So as I'm. Oh no! Again.
Wait, did you get multiple 4?
No. It's just the cord died.
Yeah.
No, I got nothing. But yeah, I think I gotta see if the shop's open. I will take a look at least. If it is open, then I can at least, from the whale perspective, give you an idea of like what is worth and what's not. Damn it, Gale. I think we should have kept the old roll of like the 4 stars or whatever.
Yeah. I think your luck has run out, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I think we'll just run with this, I suppose. Oh,
it's because you're here.
We're still trying.
Bro,
I was here when you did the 4 one. What do you mean? All right, let's see.
Gale gives and he takes away.
Okay, 2. Hey, I said
I want 3.
2. Okay, never mind.
I want 3. I want what I have.
You're not getting 3.
There it is. There's 3.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
The designs remind me of like Punishing Gray Raven. Just the characters.
I can see that. Yeah.
Okay, so who's my 5? Sure. Aaron? Aaron? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's select an end. Sure. So, okay. Can we take a look? Yeah, there is no shop. You can't. Don't see one. Yeah. Or at least.
Maybe in supplied?
Card shop. Yep, nothing here.
Yep, nothing there.
Yeah.
And yeah, that is the AG Direct Recruit is probably the currency exchange for the summons, probably. Yeah.
Yep, for one of the pities. Yeah. Yeah. So this stuff just genuinely reminds me of Arknights, right here. Just
I was about to say, it's
laid out.
very, very Arknights. Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's load up the team. Gotta put in. There's no like leader. Oh, is there an auto button? Settings.
I'm trying to see. No, doesn't seem like it. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like it. I think we just have to manually do it.
Sure. Throw in. It's either the typical whale thing or just throwing your best units all at once.
I mean, hey, if it works, it works. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay, so this is probably like a cutscene. Yeah. Again, I genuinely don't pay attention to gacha stories, genuinely speaking. So I might just skip this one and just try to go for the next next little thing. All right.
In all honesty,
So,
I mean, yeah, that's one thing I will say. But to give the credit where it's due, I feel like the Chinese gacha games tend to now have way better story than, you know,
yeah, I agree with
the
that.
Japanese gachas as well. You know, Honkai Genshin, the only Japanese gacha that's, and I mean, it's the only one that's probably done it the best and is probably the best right now. It's probably FGO, but that's because they actually got the author of Fate doing the stories for the game, so it works out massively, right, in that favor. But otherwise, you see these Chinese gacha games and they do much better jobs with stories and stuff. So it might be a good story, but yeah. Usually when it comes to these mechs-based stories like Arknights and stuff, I'm not gonna lie, they all look the same to me.
Yeah, if you cared enough, you would, you know, it would be fine. I clearly don't care enough.
Yeah,
but that is me.
Let's see what's
again.
Cooking. I'm curious to see their cool. The animations for the. Yeah, I'm curious to see how the animations for the 5-star looks for sure, because that's gonna be very, very good to look at.
Oh, I might kill them here.
Out of scene because it's a 5-star.
Nope.
No. Right, he's alive. He's a strong boy.
Okay, well then I'll do a single tap. That's not the 5-star. I think this is the 5-star. Wait.
Yeah, that's the 5-star. The white, the kind of bluish, whitish hair.
Oh, she's a healer.
Ah, interesting. Okay,
well,
I mean, hey.
That's fine. Whatever.
Healers are always nice in a game.
Well, yeah, no. I'm just saying, like, we won't see any, like, cool, neat animations out of it, so,
You never...
Fair enough.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, I mean, in terms of combat, I guess I could have healed people, but I didn't need to heal. But let's do one more and take a look and see what else we can do. I'm sure there's a ton of stuff. There's got to be stages to farm, you know, chips or XP things or whatever.
I'm gonna have a look-see at something here. Just gonna check. Because I swear Arknights' like map thing is exactly the same as well. Like, you know, when you're trying to click on a stage, it's the exact same as what it is in this game. It looks exactly the same.
Oh, that's cool. So this is the auto.
I need to have a look-see because I'm... Yeah. Oh, okay.
And... So once you configure your
I see what it does there.
Yeah.
So you can attack the boss or you can attack the mobs. That's actually kind of nice.
And then you can select your skills in whatever order you want.
What a game. What a game. Already top tier. This is really good because the thing is when you can allow people to customize like what you can do and, you know, play around with that, that's absolutely massive, right? Just makes life so much easier, and you don't have to rely on the AI being bad because you've configured the AI to be the way you want it to be, right? So that's really good.
I just kind of selected it, so I'm sure it'll once I play the game a little more, understand the nuances, and, you know, really get it down pat, it'll be good. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I never seen that before. So if you're telling me I can customize this so I can guarantee a win every time and let it farm, this basically tells me it's a very grindy game, but that's fine. If they give you the best options to configure it, I have no issues with it whatsoever. And
yeah, I agree. I think for the most part the game looks very good, I will admit. It's got elements from a lot of different games for sure. I mean, like I said, I definitely think a majority of it does come from Arknights for sure. But I mean, Arknights did set a standard in my opinion for like the UI and everything. Like, it's really good, right? So I think, you know, for all things said and done, I'm very, very interested in playing the game when I get the opportunity to. Do we know when the actual release is, or just that this is the closed beta and we're still having to wait for an actual release date?
More than likely, I don't know if there's a release date. Usually when they do beta tests, they're going to find the bugs or issues and then fix it and then send it. So if it's right now, ends in May 24th, I imagine the earliest we'll see the game is probably July. Probably July or August is when it'll launch. But yeah, I mean, overall, what are your thoughts on this, Gail?
I am very excited about this game. It looks very good. You know, outside of the plot, I mean, the game looks decent. I love the fact that there's so much, you know, so much playability with the auto mode as well. I think that's what's impressed me the most. I know it's the last thing I mentioned or last thing we mentioned and we saw, but in my opinion, that's probably one of the biggest game changers when it comes to, you know, any game. Like, I love having an auto mode period, but the moment you add that customizability to that makes it so much more interesting. The gacha side of things, I mean, it seems average for the most part, in the sense like it seems just like every other gacha. It's nothing too crazy. It's not like a Genshin where it's like, oh, 9 multis, you know, it's a 50-50 and stuff like that. It's just 20 multis, go from there. So yeah, I'm very excited about this one. I'm probably definitely gonna try and pick this up when it does come out. Obviously, we still don't know when. I might actually just try and play the closed beta once I can actually find where the APK came from, so that we can actually try it out, you know.
Right, yeah, you and I can talk later about that, because yeah.
Yes,
I found a way to get some. But anyways, yeah, I kind of agree with you. It reminds me a lot, like the UI, it seems standard to like every other gacha game, but it feels like a mix of Punching Gray Raven and Arknights. And again, I think Arknights has the top tier UI in the game, all the gacha games, period. It's very organized, not in your face. It's very stylized. This one's a little more like flat and plain, but that's not a bad thing either. But yeah, the gameplay, again, I wish Chibi, I love-hate relationship with it, but animations, production quality looks great, right? And I am not, again, talking about the plot, but you can definitely see the plot as it is. So with that said, guys, if you're new here and want to see more Artery Fusion or the other games that are coming out in the horizon of 2022, definitely hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, you know, share with your friends, share with your mama, everybody. I greatly appreciate it. And on behalf of myself and Gail, thanks a lot, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. We're out.